Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jules, and remember, whenever you join me on my channel, you are one of my treasures. I do want to apologize. I had stated my live stream would start about 10 minutes ago. I had set it up on a different app that I usually use. It is called StreamYard, and I think I made some errors in. It looked like I had two live streams set up, and I deleted it off of YouTube here, and therefore um, it it didn't pop up. So everyone that is joining me, please feel welcome here on my channel. Um, and welcome to the stream. As always, like I stated earlier, I don't know if it caught it on my channel. My name is Jules. Everyone that is in here with me is considered one of my treasures. Today, our main topic can be talking about Pride Month. I see there's a couple of you here. So welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up. Always remember to hit a thumbs up for a like, hit a subscribe to join the channel. Saturdays are usually my live streams at 2 p.m. Like I said, I tried setting it up on another app and it didn't work for me. So I had to come up and set a different one up here on YouTube. But either way, we usually go about a 2.5 hour live stream. So let's go on with it. So today I was feeling very much to try on some pink, and I think it went well. First of all, let's talk about my channel. For those of you who have never been in here, I know someone else is in here because it does show there's two of us, at least. So feel free to talk. Hey, Lena, it's you, huh? Actually, I was the one that ran late about 10 minutes, and usually I'm not. Um, my other app that I use gave me a little bit of trouble. Thank you. I tried some pink today. My off-the-shoulder blouse that I have, and I decided to do black hair today. Thought it would be different. I actually like this wig. It's nice and long. It gives a natural color. So I love it. I like the blonde too because it's a little shorter. It gives a different look. I like all of mine. They're for different days, different moods. So I decided, hey, Alice. Oh, okay. I hope she's doing well. Keep her in my prayers. Yes, I have, I think, 5 or 6 different wigs. I have my usual blonde one that I wear. I have this black one, and I have an ombre one, so it starts off black and it comes down to auburn. Also, I have, you've probably seen me with my rainbow colored one, with a lot of different colors. Also the black, purple, and pink. And I have one that is, oh, that's good that it's not, anything worse. So I'm glad she's doing well. And I also have one that is all purple. So, I can try it on with different outfits. Like I could do the black, purple, pink with this outfit if I wanted to. There's many looks I can do. One thing I did say today that I would do is yesterday was the last day for people to, give a thumbs up or sign up for the little drawing I was going to do today. I do have, like I said, it's the canteen and the individual first aid kit. So I said I would do it here on the live stream. And I took the few people's names that have signed up for it, and so the odds are very good. So there's actually only 4 people that actually put a comment on that video. I had 25 comments, but many were made by frequent flyers to this channel. So that was the stipulation. Just as long as they put their a comment in there, that way I would know the name of the person putting it. A thumbs up doesn't tell me who's done it, so I put those 4 names into my camouflage hat here, and I just put them on pieces of paper, and I'm kind of shaking it up. I've shaken it up a couple of times before this, and I'm going to take my glasses off. This way it won't even look partial, because I'm super blind with that. So I got a paper here. Now I got to put my glasses back on to read the name. Oh, sorry, that thing keeps coming in the way. I've got Jamel Hearn, 1389 is the name. So that is who won this little gift by me. If then she doesn't claim it, and I'll give people like 30 days, like the last one I did. Nobody ever claimed it, so then I'll save it for another giveaway. I will contact Jamel, so I can get her address. No, but you were in there, Alice. You were in there. I know Lena was definitely in there. Both of you that are in here right now were in it. This Jamel, and the other person that was in it was actually Aaron. So from A New Day with Aaron. So it was a group. I had a good crew in there. I mean, last time I had I only had like 1 person in there, but another person signed in, but it's good sport of you there, Lena. Yeah, I gotta contact this person. I will send them through email or here on YouTube. I will contact them and then try to get an address from them. Maybe when we hit, let's see, right now we're at 113. I like to do these little thank yous for my treasures, because you guys come on here and visit me, and I find it fabulous. I love it. So it's just something as a big thank you to all of you. Like I said, I do have another. Oh, sorry. Sorry there. It looks like my computer went black for a little bit. I don't know if it's my internet. So that sounds like fun, Alice. So any good pride ideas would be like to I like a just I would say just find find some good games. Do set up some pride flags, stuff like that. I'm sorry. I was just checking who that was. Actually, it was a Snapchat. Um, I don't know how many of you watch Mama Shar on here on YouTube. She's a very good YouTuber that is trans. So I always endorse her channel because it's really, really good. Um, I would, you know, what I would do is I would find also music from artists that are, you know, pride friendly. I would do something like that. Uh, a rainbow cake. There's actually some that and put rainbow sprinkles on it if you make it, stuff like that. I think that would be cool. If you get little decorations with different pride flags on it, like have the trans pride flag on there, have the, you know, bisexual pride flag, also, just the regular pride flag, just rainbow flag, um, or even the newer pride flag that combines everybody in general. I think that would be good. Is it just going to be you and your family, or are you inviting friends over? I'm sorry, I'm just kind of adjusting here in my chair. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, Cole is at a very different time zone. Oh, well, you guys can make it fun. Get a small cake. You could even go to the. I don't know if the grocery store there in Texas will sell fried cakes. Decorated with some rainbow um, uh, decor around the house. You could get this trans flag. I ordered it off of Temu. So you can get regular pride flags on there that encompasses everybody. I mean, there's so much you can do. The only thing is when you do get off of Temu, try to get it from check if they have a local warehouse. Usually you get those shipments like in pretty quick. If not, it's going to ship from China, and it'll usually take about a week to 10 days. Okay. Lena, are you still in here? You're always so low profile and hide in here. I was hoping more, yesterday we got up to like 6 people in here. It was awesome. Oh, okay. It's a Texas grocery store. I bet you he can, maybe have the bakery make a cake, in bright colors. Um, yeah, Lena, you always lay so low profile in there. What are you up to today, Lena? Don't tell me you just stayed into. Ah, okay. Yeah, that would be cool. I wish I. I wish I would have gotten to go to the Pride Parade here. It was, like I said, I keep saying I was just getting over COVID, so I didn't want to go spread it. Yeah, that's going to be my day tomorrow, Lena. I have to do laundry. Uh, I guess it rained last night here in New Mexico or early in the morning, and the same room that flooded recently, um, I had to go and mop it again. Actually, there wasn't as much water as last time. It's okay. I can go next year. They say it's a They also do a big party down at the hot air balloon festival grounds. So I'll plan for next year. Buy me a real nice outfit for it. Um, in fact, I've been ordering some stuff from Timo. One's like a real nice dress, and um, it's in black with pride colors on it. So yeah, I went really hardcore on the pink today. I kind of mixed my eyeshadow. I did like a real dark pink, but then I had another palette that had some glittery pink. So I did, the glitter in there. And then my lipsticks, I used a pink that I've used before. And then I used this one that also has some glitter in it. So, I was going all out today. I really want to do just do some like press on nails today, but every press-on nail kit I had, the glue had hardened. It wouldn't, you can't even squeeze it out. So, and I thought of buying some the other day at Walmart. I have a lot because a friend of mine had bought some and she gave them to me. So and then with this wig, I get lots of fun I can do. So like, you see how I can put it behind my ears, but I always pull one bang out. It gives it. I love it. It's lots of fun. It's got lots of hair to it, a lot of volume. There's a lot you can do. Yes, buttercream frosting is awesome. Um, you can have them put rainbow sprinkles on it. It'll be very colorful and it'll symbolize pride. Lena, a quick question. Which part of the family are you in with pride? Sometimes I have a little lapse of memory. Are you trans? Or you, or you, um, which part of the LGBTQ family are you? Like me, I obviously I'm a trans woman. Also, I identify as lesbian because I still love women. I know. Yes, you are Alice. I know you're trans. Oh yes, you're a pansexual woman. Um, that's awesome. That's awesome. That it's really cool to be, and that's when I did consider myself bisexual at one time, then more pan, but I find myself more interested in women. So being a woman, they a transgender woman, I feel it makes me, uh, you know, a lesbian. So, a friend and I have discussed this before, and yeah, um, she's the same sexuality. So, as we discussed it, we came to that, you know, yes, Jules is a lesbian. And I think a lot of people, that's one big thing, they don't understand the difference between gender and sexuality. Oh, that's cool. You're a Swiftie. Very true, Lena. Yes, Lena, I get what you say. Everybody does um, find what they identify themselves as. Um, you really can't, have someone tell you, oh, this is what you are. You gotta figure it out for yourself. And it took me a while. Uh, when I came out as bisexual, it was, I came out and I would focus a lot on women. So, um, as and transgender women. So, as I started, watching more videos uh, about transitioning, I would see a lot of transgender women and see how beautiful they were, and um, also um, I would just mainly focus on women. So I would see that I liked women. So I can see, I didn't know if you because I liked trans and cisgender women with that women would that make me bisexual because or no, I consider them all one gender. Um, and 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 so as me being a woman, that's why I finally came to conclusion. Yes, I am a lesbian. Also, and also, like teeters, I would say between pan and lesbian, because as a pansexual, I think what's really cool is that you're looking at the person for who they are, their personality, and everything like that. You're not just focusing on their gender. And I that's one thing that I like about pansexuality. I think I like looking at people. 'Cause, yeah, you might see that they're beautiful, but what if they have a horrible personality? They're not good. It's not always the best. I see there's a third person in here. Welcome to the stream. I can see what you're saying, Elena. It does take a long time to learn the terminology. Sometimes I would recommend a very very good YouTuber. Uh, it's called Powered by Rainbows, and they they in one point look at uh, all the sexualities, genders, um, and he looked at bisexuality and how it could be in many many different forms. Like so, it kind of from hearing everything, it's like it can be very confusing. Other times it can be, you know, uh, and then you just got to find yourself. And the thing is, you can change. It's not something that's set in stone. Yeah, it takes time to learn. Yeah, by Rainbows, he has lots of stuff to look at. Very, very many things, and he has lots of history in there. And I think he's very, very good at explaining things. You know, as far as um, sexuality and gender. Yes, Alice. That's like my nephew. He works for a big group of restaurants. He started off as a busboy. He started off then learning how to do certain skills at the restaurant. Uh, then he started waiting tables. Learned how to mix certain drinks. now he's the manager of one of these restaurants, and they're high end. It's not like just any little restaurant. So he's manager. He's actually managed two of the restaurants, different types of food, and it's good when you see someone make it from. Yeah, that's about what my nephew did it in. And he did it with no college experience. Just graduated high school and went on to working these restaurants. And like I said, they're high end. I mean, he has helped many celebrities. Um, he kept like he um, he waited on Ludacris one time and uh, got himself a sizable tip because he treated him like a normal person. So yeah, it's very very important. And yeah, you can at any job you can start from the bottom of the totem pole and move your way up. And you can do it in a short amount of time. You can do it in, in sometimes it can take a long time. And unfortunately, certain jobs want degrees, but in others you can do it without one. Yeah, you've told me about your business in the past. Does nobody at work know your male to female trans, or you just started working there as a woman? And that unfortunate thing is sometimes our male voice will still kind of come out. Um, for example, the other day, one of the times I wasn't being clocked. It was um, the fact I went through a drive-through and I was actually waited. It was a Raisin Canes, and the guy actually waited on me with the laptop. And I told him, "Oh yeah, my name is Jules." I was all dressed up, done up, and but when I got to the window where they were giving me my food, they did call me by my dead name. But the reason I think that happened was because uh, my debit card is still in my dead name, so it might have popped up as that. Yeah, it sometimes on the phone you're still gonna sound, male. Unfortunately, I know people that have been, have transitioned for years, and that still happens. They said, 90% of the time they get on the phone, they get identified as, female, and then there'll be that one that'll call them a male. So it happens. It's, just learning these things. Lena, did you go to any Pride events? Yeah, I remember you said you made T-shirts there. Once I get to, um, I hit my 500 subscriber mark, I am going to try to make merge. Oh, that would be cool. Um, if you have to and you want to travel to a good one, I hear the one here is cool. Um, I'm always up to meeting up with people, and it would be in public because I know people. Yeah, I know. I can tell you, when I would first do my makeup, I was very nervous, and I was just at home. Um, and sometimes still I get nervous. Um, when I did my uh, piercings, um, I pierced my own ears. Talk about nervous. My hands were shaking. But now, like yesterday, I went out, did a bunch of shopping, um, and um, and I was able to just pass at every store. I had a great time. It was fabulous. Um, Nobody said anything. Nobody questioned anything. One of the things and I know I mentioned it in yesterday's live stream, that I did yesterday was a hack that I found here on YouTube. Um, is and they usually sell like orange, like an orange makeup or foundation that you put down first on your face, and then you put your regular foundation on. It's like a cover up, uh, and it blends into the color of your beard. So yesterday and today I've tried it, and I've it covers up the color of the beard very, very well. I'm very pleased with that hack. So I just grabbed orange lipstick and covered up. I did all around here and even up to the sides, on both sides, in orange. And then I put my foundation on. And that's going to happen with people, that, were your friends or even family. Some people won't accept it, and then um, they will continue to call you by your dead name. That's unfortunate, and because they don't want to accept it, or or they don't accept the community, and therefore will continue, you know, uh, to call you by your dead name because it's their prerogative to do that, which is not it's not fair to you. Hopefully, someday they will accept you for who you truly are. I think after this morning I got up early, um, and I went to the grocery store. I did get me, I bought some barbecue ribs because they were on sale. So I think I'm going to cook those today. Um, I left them in the fridge, um, so they wouldn't freeze. So I think I may make those uh, after this. Usually you do what, 20-minute broil with a little layer of oil and barbecue sauce and some spices on there, and then I'm gonna do, and then you bake them for about, till they look nice and cooked in the oven. Hello, welcome to the stream. If you're new on here, oh, that's cool for the party. Yeah, Of course, some Texas barbecue. I bought, some good barbecue sauce today. Um, well, I know you both of you really know what we talk about here on my channel, but there looks like there's a third person on here. So I usually like to, from time to time, just jump on the channel and say that this is Jules Treasures 5T1. The 5Ts of my channel are transition, triathlon, training, trends, and tips. So we talk about all those. We talk about, or anything in the LGBTQ community. We talk about transitioning. I talk about triathlon because I like to participate in them. Um, Oh wow, you're cooking a bunch of stuff. I also bought sausages today. I bought some bratwursts. I don't know. I may make spaghetti or pasta and use them in it. Um, because I have some pasta sauce. I have a big jar of it, so I may make that. I don't know. I'm in the air which one to make, brats or the or the ribs, and then make some pasta. I think I'm going to do the ribs. Hello, I see someone else in the channel here. Welcome. Feel free to comment. Yeah, sometimes I like spicy sausage. I like to eat spicy things. Uh, so, yes, thank you, Lena. It is Happy Pride Month. That's what we are uh, focusing on today, talking Pride Month, talking about um, LGBTQI issues, anything you have that you want to talk about, coming out, uh, talking about transition, uh, anything you would like to talk about in our community. Ooh, ghost peppers. I hear they're supposed to be hot. Now, here in New Mexico, it is the land of peppers that is known for that. There's one thing that I had to learn when I got here, and the question always is with your meal is red or green, and they're meaning do you want red peppers or green peppers, or you can order them Christmas, which means it'll be red and green. Okay, here I go combing my hair again. I'm sorry. um, uh, just like I like my long wigs. I like keeping them nice and combed because sometimes they get just moving around, it can get like kind of crazy. See how back here this strand kind of came forward. Um, Ooh, shrimp sounds good too. Um, have you ever done buffalo shrimp? Ooh, I love that. Buffalo shrimp is fabulous. Um, in Florida, it was common. I went to this one place. I love spicy food, and yeah, I know. I should have probably put my ribs in the oven before starting the live stream. But I got, when I got back from the grocery store, I really wanted to concentrate and do my makeup. Like I said, I wanted to do my nails. I wanted to put some, at least, see, if I go to get a manicure, I can only do like like short tips, because I work in the medical field. I can't have long nails. So what I do have are several sets of, um, I have a little box and it has many kits of press-ons, which I can do like for a weekend, but I need to get some new nail glue. Every nail, this is how long they've been put away. Every little nail glue kit was like hardened. I haven't tried um, special glue. It's called Mastisol. This Mastisol, we actually use it in the medical field, and you put it on skin around a wound, and then you put these little like special band-aids and you close up the wound. And it just basically pulls it together and they stick to each other, and then you just let the little tapes come off on its own. Yeah, getting shrink from fresh off the boat is the best. I had a friend that was a shrimper for a while. See, I went all out on pink today. Like I said, the pink eyeshadow, the pink lipstick, my pink top. Even my earrings are, the front one is pink, and then the second one is uh, it is in just silver. Um, and like as always, I love my hoop earrings. I do have some dangly earrings, but they didn't match this outfit. So, what do you guys think? Tomorrow, just video or live stream? It looks like my channel's starting to even out. A lot of There's like about the same amount of live streams as to videos to shorts. Um, she's a wound vac nurse. I was just checking up on the studio. I'll probably do another later on today. Probably do a video before I start cooking. Um, I did do a video once where I was. Yeah, I think the lives are fun because I can interact with you guys. I'll probably, I will do my usual live streams. I want to do one like definitely every Saturday, and maybe on the weekends I can do one every day, but also do a video a day because then it, I can do a video and a live stream. That way, um, it will, you know, kind of, people, different people can check them out. I know a lot of people aren't going to come out and hear, and I know we're usually on for about 2.5 hours on the live stream, and some people aren't going to sit here for, or they're not going to watch the live streams for, later on as um, for the 2.5 hours. So I do want to make sure there's a video and a live stream. I try to keep my videos down to a minimum. I do Tuesday, definitely. Tuesday is where I do the update about my transition. Um, Tuesdays, I don't know if you notice, you guys, I tend to wear a lot of my like little running tops in. I have like four or maybe five of them. So you'll probably notice that I kind of repeat those. Um, what do you mean the the course tomorrow as you so you can get ready for Monday work? I do shorts. I try to do what I'll do is I'll put a short kind of to say that I have an upcoming video or live stream. Um, and then sometimes I'll just put I've done shorts as I drive to work, or I did one showing the dolphins swim, and that one got almost 500 views. So I'll do something like that. I will do the shorts. Maybe I'll do shorts with me in shorts. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you listen to them. I do have certain people that I listen throughout the day when I'm not on here live streaming with you guys. There are several people I do listen to their videos. Some of the people I I listen to. Okay, so as far as of course, I listen to Cola Berry's videos um, and some other trans activists or trans people whose videos I like to watch um, are Victoria Rose, Samantha Lux. I also watch I also watch Luna Rose. She's she's not so much trans, but a drag queen, but she does a great job with makeup. I know hers is a little more exaggerated being a drag queen. So also I watch Erin's videos, A New Day with Erin, um, and then I have some other channels I tend to watch a lot. Being that I'm about to do my letter of resignation to the Mormon Church, I watch a lot of um, videos geared towards, finding out the truth about the church. So I watch John Dehlin, that's called Mormon Stories. I watch Cults of Consciousness. I watch Nuance Ho, um, Alyssa Grenfell. Oh, that's cool. Maya Henry's cool. Oh, that's cool, Lena. Yeah, I love Samantha Lux's videos. Hers are very, very like she's very she's a big activist, so she really brings on a very good opinions. I'm, and you know, we'll do reaction videos. I love her work. So you're saying that my video was recommended through one of Samantha's? Wow, I'm amazed that my channel is linking to hers because she has thousands and thousands of subscribers. Me with my 113, I hope I can make it like hers one day. I'm sorry, I'm just... hopefully, well, I hope it is a good sign. I'm sorry, I keep looking at text messages and stuff coming in there. Yeah, I hope it's a sign. My channel has slowly grown, but I've been getting some good people. You guys have been great. You guys are fabulous. Are in here on every live stream. Colaberry, I think, helped a lot to start some of the growth when we did our little live stream together. I know it's hard when you can't talk to certain friends. Yeah, like I said, I think my channel grew a little bit with doing a live stream together with Colaberry. I guess some of her subscribers came over and uh, you know, and joined my live stream or my channel. Uh, and but to me, it's still, I don't know. I don't know if my videos are... I don't know if I don't do as much videos as her or shorts. I got to figure out how to start getting more people on here. Um, Once I hit the 500, I can do like, you know, live streams and do super chats if I wanted to, stuff like that. Um, you know, there, uh, I think that'll be cool when we can do that. Um, and then, you know, I'm going to try to start a merch store um, with t-shirts. T-shirts will probably be my first thing. Well, you know, and then I'm going to shuffle around a lot. Maybe, you know, start, you know, selling some of these little first aid kits, but I got to figure out what the prices will be because it can get pricey putting all the supplies in them. Hello, welcome to the stream. Here with Jules and a couple of my friends. We are just basically talking about life in general. We're doing Pride Month. It's like someone keeps coming in and out of this channel. I'm sorry, it's just I keep getting all these. Yeah, that was cool of her to invite me to do a live stream. She just like randomly asked me. I loved doing it. It was great to meet someone across the globe, you know, with you know, and we're similar. You know, we we're both trans. We can, just had a talk, and we were able to just, give our sides of our stories and how things happen in, in our different countries, uh, and just basically do a big live stream. I thought that was really cool. If anybody's in here that hasn't seen it, you can always go back in my channel. It's in there. Um, yeah, today I'm wearing my pink top um, with blue jeans and uh, my ankle boots. Um, as far as shoes right now, the ones I do have some flats that are basically sandals. I have some almost knee-high red faux leather boots. I do have some sandals that are red also, but you have to kind of wrap them upward and then tie them. Um, so they end up looking almost like back when you watch like good old like uh, Roman like mythology, the type of sandals they wore. Um, then I have like knee-high boots. I think that's all I. Oh no, I have another pair of short heels, and they're pretty cool looking shoes because they're black, but then they have a lot of uh, like skulls on them, and they have like they're like white skulls with like little red, like almost like I don't want to say bow ties or no red ribbons. They're pretty cool. I bought those on Amazon, and then like I can wear my Vans. Those are universal. They're you know they're kind of asexual or and they're neutral. They know yeah, like they're like gladiator sandals, just like you would probably see on the movie 300. You're correct. The thing is, it is hard. I'm finding it a little difficult to get them, you know, wrapped around and stuff. I can do it. It's just not, um, staying up as well. Like if you walk for a little bit, they go down. So, I got to figure out how to do them a little tighter. I do need to purchase some more shoes. Um, my ankle boots that I have on right now, they're in brown, so I would like to get uh, some black ones. So I have a neutral color that I can wear with just about everything. Um, I also have some high top Vans. Those are pretty neutral. So I love Vans. Vans have always been my favorite shoes since I was in fifth grade, and I was big into the BMX freestyle scene, and everybody there wore them. As far as clothing, my other thing, I'm very neutral on clothing. You saw yesterday I had a very, very conservative top. Like today's is a little tighter, uh, brighter. I like, um, yeah, I remember Coulibaly stated that there was a question that one of my viewers had said, and I remember it was you. I we're gonna we're gonna do another live stream together soon. We haven't set a date, but I think that was a very, very fun live stream. I enjoyed it. Uh, the thing is, I know she has her school studies, um, so we just need to, you know, coordinate the thing. I think it'll be fun. We need some of our other people that were here yesterday in here to join us, or anybody else. I had to pull out one of my, like today, I had to pull out. Have you ever tried one of these, Ellis? I have a stick-on strapless bra. They are the best. Yeah, I know she has told me she's gotten a lot of trolls lately. So whenever I do a strapless, a top where I can't have, obviously bra straps, um, I will do a stick-on bra. I saw them on YouTube one time, so I tried one out. Now I will wear them as much as possible. Um, so all you do is you unhook it in the middle, you stick it on here, stick it on this, and then you just bring them together. I don't know if you've noticed as your um, breasts have obviously developed, you'll notice as men, as since we were born male, um, they're separated a little more. So that's why I like these stick-on ones, because you can put them out to where you have them, and then bring them together. Oh, I'm sorry. Or is it me? I wonder, because I was a little further from my mic. Yeah, I was just talking a little bit of what I like, how I like to dress. I was saying how my top was a little more conservative last night. Yet I'm starting to notice that I'm having plenty of development up here, a lot of progression. And like yesterday when I was on the channel, I was wearing this one bra I bought. It's fabulous. It is, that one isn't strapless, but it is kind of push up a little bit, but it showed everything really nice. Um, and right now, like since I'm wearing a top that would require a strapless one, I am wearing a stick-on bra, and I love these. I can just stick them on and bring them closer together, as when being born male, they tend to be further apart. Um, so I think, these work fabulous. I love, like, I know all the bras I've bought are fabulous. Um, Also, I know something that I really like since I've since I started transitioning is definitely lace um, undergarments. Yes, I have tried a cami with built-in only. Okay, so I started trying to find something like that, Alice, because one big thing I was finding at work is at work I wear polo shirts, and I wear the ones I bought are size large, and I think I should have bought extra larges, because now that things are progressing, things will show a lot more. Um, and especially the things I don't like protruding as much as due to the progression um, are the nipples, and because they really will stick out. So I went to Walmart and started looking around. Actually, I looked around on their website and I found the camis, and then they're adjustable just like bra straps up here. So then it kind of tightens everything back a little bit. And yes, they work fabulous. I love them uh, because it kind of hides things a little bit. But yes, I can feel that they're a little snug under there, because of the progression. And I know they're gonna. I mean, I'm gonna. Well, I'm going to have to come out at work because things are gonna progress within a year. When I hit my 1 year mark, I'll probably have some, probably like at least a B, if not a C cup, maybe at a year and a half. What I may try to do, there's a couple of things I may do. Um, I may try to transfer departments, and just between transferring, um, that's the thing, is you shouldn't have to hide in the back. Like when I go out, like yesterday when I was out and about, I just, I went out, I was me. I would go out like this right now if I needed to. Um, but I've already gone and got the groceries I needed this morning. And yesterday I didn't care, if people stared or what. No, yes, I'm excited to come out at work, Lena. It's very important too. Like I said, I'm going to have to. One of the big things I want to do, like I said, I'm trying to get there to the point where once all the male pattern baldness has disappeared, and I can grow out the hair, I can, to where my hair is this long. Um, and where my own hair is this long, I will, definitely come out at work to family. I'll have to do it. I do wear, one of the first things I did when I moved here to New Mexico, when you're talking about jewelry, is I actually bought this on Amazon, and it comes with starter earrings. So I bought my piercing gun, and then pierced my own ears. The first piercing's tiny bit uneven, but I mean, not enough to notice. Um, and then I did go get a mani pedi done. Now my manicure was clear after a few weeks, and and then I had to kind of cut my nails and stuff. I went and bought some clear nail polish with rainbow sparkles in it. You know what? I put it on, and I went to work with that. I didn't care what people had to say. You know, uh, I went wearing them. I do have rings that I'll wear too. Um, One of the rings I wear a thumb ring, and it is just silver, and it has the green arrow symbol on it because I love the green arrow since I'm an archer. Um, and I used to wear a ring on and not because it was an official wedding band, but I used to wear another ring on my left ring finger. And hey, head Joe, how are you? I used to wear one, and it had an arrow on it, also symbolizing my love for archery, and also my, um, like I always say, arrows are about moving forward. Um, because they are pulled back and then they move forward when you let go of them. Um, it's preference, Alice. Nail polish is all what you prefer. Uh, like when I got my mani-pedi done, like I said, I did clear, and then my toenails were done in teal green, just like the logo by your letter in that color, teal. You know, that's what I had them done in. Um, had if I was out at work, I'd be doing them every type of color. And if I could wear longer nails, yeah. But being a nurse, it's hard to. And then Elena, after my first set of ear piercings healed, I went and gave myself a second ear piercing. Uh, I do want one more ear piercing, but that's a tragus piercing, and that's in cartilage, so I can't do that one myself. I actually have to go to a professional piercing shop, like a tattoo parlor, because that is this part of the ear right here, the tragus, and that is the thing I want done next. And I do want to, my right arm, since that's the one that already has tattoos, that will become a sleeve at one point. Oh, Alex, that's up to you. What do you prefer, blue or pink? Actually, those are if you notice right here in the trans flag, those are both colors on it, or one of the three colors on it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on here with Jules. Remember, whenever you're on my channel, you are one of my treasures. Yes, I do have some skinny jeans too, Head Show, in black. That was one of the first purchases I made. As a woman, I went to buy some clothes at Walmart. I bought a couple t-shirts and some tight jeans. Alice, it's all your style. You gotta find your style. Like me, I like when I go to work. Well, like I said, I'm still not out at work, so no big deal about forgetting their Head Show. When I'm at work, I am not out, but I do go in very gender neutral clothes. I do wear polo shirts, and I wear them in various colors. I wear cargo pants because, as being a nurse, it's always nice to have a lot of pockets because you carry different tools as a nurse. But there is this one new polo shirt they have in the gift shop that does have a VA logo, and it is in pink, or as someone said, salmon color, but it's pink. I bought it in black because I wanted a black polo shirt for a while with the work logo on it. So, and then I have red. Now we have when at the first VA I worked at, we kind of had our little sequence of how we would wear our scrubs. We would do like Mondays, blue, talking about the thin blue line, symbolizing police officers being, out there. Um, Tuesdays, I think Tuesday was actually thin blue line. Wednesdays we would wear purple scrubs. I had like a plum color scrub that was it's called cranberry scrubs on top, and it was purple. And I still have it, but it was for Purple Heart Wednesday. Um, and Fridays we do what's called uh, Fridays are Red Fridays for Remember Everyone Deployed. Um, no, I've never heard of Team Red, White, and Blue. And then we do another, and I bought a lot of different shirts at the gift shop that are VA shirts, mainly polos. I have bought some T-shirts also. Yeah, Alice, I find Walmart has very good clothing. I always go on their website, check it out first, see if it's in stock, and then I go. Well, it looks like people are coming back in here. Is your guys' Wi-Fi kind of glitching out? One day I'll probably go get some acrylics done when I do have like a week or two off. Like have a nice long vacation, just kind of staycation on my own, and I'll get some real nice nails done. Possibly, Alice. Hey, Fathom Work how are you today? Do you subscribe to my channel? Right now we're talking, today our main topic's been Pride Month. We've been also talking transition. I'm a 53-year-old transgender woman. Um, right now we're talking about clothing, actually, where we get it, different types that we wear. Because if you watch any of my videos from yesterday, like I was in like a more conservative top. It was about today I'm kind of, a little more on the wild side. Well, that's cool. Unless it's cool to have someone that'll do it for you. Yeah, I have, like I said, certain like press-ons I can do maybe for weekends, since now my weekends are 3 days. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad to have you as a subscriber. Always feel free to come on the live streams. I'm starting to do a live stream every Saturday. If you have any other friends that you think would like to sub, do please share the channel with them. That's cool. You have a husband. We are, this is a channel where everybody's accepted, no matter what. Um, you know, uh, it's for the entire LGBTQIA family. For example, we've been talking here, and we're open. We can talk about whether, like myself, I always like to say I am a 53-year-old transgender woman. As you can see, I have my trans flag here, but I am also a lesbian, as my preference uh, you know, in people as far as to date is women. So, um, and everybody else here, has their own preference. One thing I always say, who you date, as far as genders, can change, from time to time. So, oh, thank you. I see we got a fifth person on here. Hello, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Feel free to join in on the conversation. We'll continue on for about another hour. That's cool. Was she supportive of your sexuality and gender preference? That's good. That's good to have a family member that is. Um, I'm sorry, I just gotta check this. Earlier, I had gotten some important phone calls, and I'd left my phone in the car, and so I'm seeing if they're texting back. I did speak with the person finally, but um, that's how it should be, Fathom. Um, we shouldn't worry about people, whether red, white, pink, or yellow. I think we should work. We should just like people for who they are. Um, Many of my viewers feel the same way. I know. I always tell people, if you come on here, please make sure everything's constructive. It can be constructive criticism. I don't mind, but please be nice to each other, respectful, and you know, it's just we try to be positive in here. Sounds good, Lena. It's always great to see you on here. I know you're one of my followers that's always on here. You and Alice, you're usually one of the first ones to check on. So uh, go do what you need to do. I'll probably be on just a little over another hour. But if I don't see you, have a good day, good night. Um, so we will continue at the channel. That's always a good thing. Alice, one thing that's great, like at my work, um, we do have a union. It, it's geared to all government employees, and it's called the American Federation of Government Employees, and they are very, very protective of the LGBTQIA community. Yes, and that's very important that they go so they understand regulations about any harassment you may get um, being trans, because many managers may not know them yet. Uh, I know I've been, since like I said, I'm not out at work yet. I know one time I was in the break room and they were talking. I was just kind of sitting there, and they must have just had a patient that was, and people were talking bad about them, I, which is not good. That's fine, Fathom. It may be for us, may not be for us. I was with me. I started off, being I'd come out bisexual, but um, I was saying I would say I was bisexual, but preferred women. But then I had this urge to suddenly start cross dressing or trying on women's clothing. Um, so I did, but I had even come up with a name for myself when I was cross dressing. At that time, it was the early stages of my YouTube channel. I did a few videos because I was trying to cross dress when I was home alone. Um, and so then I just decided to, I really started looking inside of me, went to a gender um, uh, therapist, and we started looking back upon my life. And then I figured out that many things within my life were pointing to me being trans. And, now that I've moved to a place where I can be me, I just feel wonderful. Before I was very, very dysphoric. I would always have to present everywhere as a guy. I I had to when I was at home. Um, my wife at the time didn't accept me like that. As she never did. So um, here I am. I moved to a different state, and now I'm on my own, and I love it. I just need, there's only basically two places I need to come out, and one is at work, and the other will be with my family. Exactly, Fathom. I tend to dress at home. I prefer to just be myself, be a woman, and at work, well, I go pretty much in general neutral clothes, but I won't wear the makeup nor obviously right now I wear wigs because my hair is still filling in. Yes, Alice, I started cross dressing like in my high school years. Sometimes I'd be home alone, and and I would go over to my mom's closet or my sister's, try on their clothes, and then my mom would have her by her bathroom. She would have all her makeup out, and I would go put on her makeup and try it out, and I felt awesome. She had like this one like tray of different lipstick colors. Oh, I would try on every color all the time. I would do my whole face, and I loved it. I felt fabulous. Oh my goodness. I felt like a whole different person. Um, and then, and now that I can dress completely, be like me, and I'm on hormone therapy, oh, it's awesome. I'm seeing this progression in me. I love it. Yes, Fathom, that is great attitude. Um, Me, it took me a long time because I had to move from a state where they ended up uh, where they couldn't give hormone therapy anymore to now I moved to a very liberal state where it's accepted. It's like the LGBTQ community here has a 74% acceptance rating, somewhere in the 70s. But it's wonderful, and I'm in one of the bigger cities. All the small towns, I think they're more conservative, but here, like in Albuquerque, it's so liberal, um, and now I showed up here, and sometimes I'm nervous as I'm leaving my apartment because I don't know what my neighbors are going to think. But like you said, I don't care. Yesterday, I walked out of here, got in my car, went out shopping. When I got here, someone was parked in my parking spot. I had to park it way at the guest parking. I had to walk across with my groceries, and I was dressed as a woman. And guess what? I didn't care. You know, I came, got in my house, put my groceries in, and continued doing my thing. I felt so powerful to be able to go out. I went into like 5 or 6 different stores, and I was dressed as me. It was great. I love it here. I love it just for that reason more than anything. Yeah, I know the first few times I would try to go out, it was hard. I'd look out the blinds to make sure nobody's out there. But now I don't care. I just go out there, get in my car. People know which car is whose, and you know, and who cares? I love it. And the big thing about dressing as a woman is there's so much more you can do rather than just jeans and t-shirt or shorts and t-shirt, or you can do dresses, skirts, and a nice blouse. Dresses you can do in many different styles. You can do them in, like skater dresses. You can do nice long dresses. You can do long skirts, short skirts. You know, um, and like me, I do so many different styles. Like yesterday, I had a nice little conservative top on. Today, it's a little tighter, a little more on the wild side. Other days, I do full leather. I mean, I love taking my style to many different angles. That's cool, Alice. Playing music is always fun. Here at my house, it's either I'll have a YouTube video on, or lately it's been Star Wars, whether it's movies or a series. Right now I'm on Ahsoka. So after Ahsoka, I have to go into Star Wars Resistance, then do the final trilogy. Fathom, I have never been called out by anyone. Um, Now, here on my channel, I have gotten comments uh, about kind of like that, and like, oh, well, you're a man, this, that, and the other. What I always respond to them, I always say, thank you for the comment. This does help build my algorithm so my channel gets bigger. Thank you. And that's where it goes. Alice, I'm a big 80s fan. Now, country music is it is not my favorite, so uh, I'm not gonna say anything bad about it. But you should be able to play whatever music you want. Yeah, I've never been called out. Only my channel have I gotten people that say stuff, and I just always give them a good response back. I'll always say, "Oh, thank you for coming on the channel and you know and responding." This just helps my algorithm. I'm just positive in the whole in the whole experience. Hello, anybody that's out there. Welcome to my stream. My name is Jules. Thank you for all the thumbs up today. I've got 5 likes. Um, I just quickly went over to my studio and I noticed that I got a new subscriber. So thank you for joining the channel. If it's any of you out there, yeah, Alice, I try not to scare them away, but what I do is I try to kill them with kindness. Um, you know, I just thank them because when trolls come on my channel, all it does is build it. It gives me more, it proliferates the channel. It shows it to more people, and if they show it to more people, their people will see it, which then see other people will see it. So it's just trolls. You know, they don't win anything. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name is Jules. I'm starting to see more people in here. Feel free to Bertram. Yeah. Why do you say you wish you had my courage? It doesn't take much to build your channel and talk to people. Um, you know, I just started my live streams a few weeks back, and I love it. I love to be able to come here, talk to subscribers. Um, I want to build my channel. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. On my channel, we do talk what I call the 5 T's. If you see my channel, it is called Jules Treasures, 5T1. Treasures comes from the fact that everybody who joins here um, is a treasure to me. Um, and the 5T1 comes from the number 51. Actually, number 51 has been very significant in my life. It would take probably I've done a whole video about the importance of the number 51, but the 5 T's in my channel are transition, triathlon, training, trends, and tips. About chasing the laughs. And that's important, Bert, to be yourself, be authentic, find who you want to be. It took me. Look, I'm 53. I'm going on 54 next month, and it took me about my 51st birthday to figure out who I really was. Hence, one of the 51s, and I feel great now that I've come out. Someone can come out at any age. You can, go see, go talk with your doctor. If they have to send you to a specialist, an endocrinologist, you can go and get your hormone replacement therapy, whether you're male to female, female to male, how you're feeling. Also, one of the big things is to seek help from a gender therapist. They help you look back in your life to find all the minor details that you never realized point for you, to being trans. I I found so many details. I can tell you one of the biggest things I didn't realize, and that pointed to me being trans, was once I got potty trained, I found that I always found myself sitting down when I went to go to the toilet. No matter what I was doing, whether I was peeing or pooing, I was always sitting. So, guys are taught to stand and use a urinal, but no, me, I always sit. So, that was one of the first things that when I really went back and reflected on life. Then I remember always being with my mom and my sister because my dad was always working. And I was always at the stores with them, going into the women's departments, um, you know, and, checking out women's clothes and stuff, and then stop a little quickly to get some of my clothes, and that was it. And and how old are you right now, Bert? Alice, you can't be hiding from people if they, you know, I mean, yeah, like I said, I still haven't come out to my family. I don't think my mom's ready. My sister, my nephew, I think would be okay with it because they work in a very, very LGBTQ area in San Diego. My mom's lost a lot of people, so as you know, they call it your dead self. In the past, during the time of COVID, she's lost like 5 people to, natural causes. I don't know if she's ready for this one. So I'll have to see. And see, Bert, you can transition at any time in your life. It, it's one of the big things. Hello, thank you for the like. If you are new in here, feel free to start jumping on the stream here, asking any questions. We are talking mainly about transition or any LGBTQIA issues, but we do talk about many other things here, life in general. Okay. Yeah, 73. I've heard of people transitioning later in life. It is, important. We're getting people in here now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're here with Jules. Um, Remember, whenever you are on my channel, you are considered a treasure, hence why my channel is called Jules Treasures. Just to review again, we talk about the 5 T's in here. We talk about transition. We talk about triathlon training, trends, and tips. So each of them have, when we talk about obviously transition, because many people here in this channel are transgender, and we talk about that. Talk about training or triathlon, because I do triathlon. Talk about training, can be about triathlon training. I also talk about different tips on how to be prepared for disaster. About talk about trends, about different clothing I buy. Sometimes I'll do different haul videos and about different tips on how to you know do things. Yeah, yeah, I can get it, Alice. That's unfortunate. I know. Sometimes people have, go out on their jobs, especially on boats. People that are in the Navy, a lot of times have to. Uh, when I lived in San Diego, a lot of people. There's a big Navy city, so like I remember friends' fathers would always be out on what they call Westpac, which is a tour of the Western Pacific, and they were out on the boat for 6 months. Yep, Iron Man's my goal. I do want that M dot tattoo eventually. I want to do a half Iron Man and a full Iron Man eventually. A 70.3 and the 140.6 miles. Yeah, the only thing I didn't do with my makeup today, and I was gonna do, I'll do it maybe for tomorrow. Um, I was gonna put this special like chemical that I or like a little like lip gloss that I have that helps dilate the vessels on your lips and it makes them plump up a little bit. Maybe I'll do that for one of my next videos, maybe for tomorrow. Oh, it looks like we've got 7 likes today. Right now, it seems like there's only showing one person on the channel, or some people are being stealth back there. I know. Well, I know Lena signed off. Alice, I know you're on here. Oh, we just got another like, so that means someone else is on here. Hello and welcome to the stream. Feel free to put anything in the chat box. We are talking, life in general. So you're on with Jules. My friend Alice is on here too. So feel free to, you know, talk anything in general. Um, any questions you may have. Oh, thank you, Alice. Thank you for the like. Yeah, I'm up to 8 likes on this one. This is really cool. While we've been on the stream, I know I've gained another subscriber, so we are up to, the channel is up to 114. So 11 more, and we'll be a quarter of the way to the goal of 500. So channel is growing slowly. For those of you out there that uh, today we are talking about Pride Month. We're just kind of, you know, being, having a casual conversation, and and also just kind of relaxing here in general. Alice, I said you love my Jeep. My wife always drives the Kia Telluride. Um, So your truck's still in the shop. So is the Jeep or the Telluride a rental? Um, I have a Kia Forte um, 5. It's a little hatchback car. That's why it's called a Forte 5. So it's 5 doors. Um, I can say every Kia I've had has actually done pretty good for me, but I've kept low mileage. I did have a Kia Sorento till someone decided to run a stop sign and hit me. Um, and that one had about 96,000 miles, and it was running good. It done a great job, and I would probably still had it. Um, the I like the Tellurides, how they look. I, I hear that that's like their Sorrento is a better car, um, but I like the Tellurides. Now Jeeps nowadays aren't what they used to be. Jeeps are Chrysler was taken over. Right now, it's actually belongs to a company called Stellantis. So they own Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, anything that used to be Dodge brand or Chrysler, and their quality has gone. So they fall apart very easy. Although I would love a Dodge Charger Hellcat, and you said you had a Silverado. I know as far as a truck, um, Silverados, their quality has kind of gone down in the past few years. Right now, the company you would want to buy from, if you buy a mid-sized truck, would be Ford, Nissan, or Toyota. And even the Toyota Tacoma has gone down in quality. Okay, that's good. I'll probably check it out. Fathom Work. I love jokes. I love joking around. Yeah, I just have a small car. But I do want to buy a truck. I want to get a Nissan Hardbody, which is actually an '80s truck. I'd also like the first generation Pathfinder. They tend to last hundreds of thousands up to 1 million miles. And then the motor went out. I would probably rebuild it and buy a small block 350 V8 and put it in there. Okay, so what year is your Jeep? Yeah, that can happen. Fathom, you can just be joking around and people take it the wrong way. Everything's about being politically correct nowadays, and I don't. That's changed things. I hate because you can't say things without people getting offended. Okay, a 2020 Jeep. Yeah, that's still a Stellantis. Stellantis is actually when they Jeep was bought by Fiat, um, and um, they formed a company called Stellantis. So yes, Jeeps are nice vehicles, yet they don't have the quality that they have as when they were Daimler, owned by Daimler uh, Chrysler. It makes a big difference. Exactly, Fathom. That's right. We should all be treated equal, no matter who we are. I want to be treated the same way. I will tell you, I work for the government. I work for the Department of Veterans Affairs, and they are so fair. The government has protection for people in the LGBTQIA community or family, as I call it, they are so. If you get, harassed or or discriminated against for being trans, or or even a femboy like you say you are, you can go to the union, or they have another office called the EEO office. This is called the Equal Employment Opportunity Office, and you can say something, and they will definitely resolve the issue. All branches, all government departments have these offices. Well, and all businesses should have the same type of office. Okay, you guys give me about 2 minutes. I'm gonna go fill my cup. Yeah, and Allison's are very good transmissions. What was said in the conversation? That they felt offended. Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Whenever you join my channel, you are one of Jules' treasures. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to subscribe. I always welcome everybody. In fact, as the channel grows from time to time, we do, since I am grateful for all the new subscribers, I do little giveaways. Today, Jamal Hearn won a little individual first aid kit and a canteen together. Yes, you have, Alice. And it's wonderful to have you here. I really adore all my jewels, and as the channel grows, I will continue to do more little giveaways. In fact, I think my next one will be, let's see, we did one at at 51. We did one at 51 times 2 at 102. That's when that giveaway started. This time I'm going to set it for 55 times 5. So our next giveaway will be at 255 subscribers, which we are about 140 subscribers away from. So I think that's when I'll do my next one. What I'm going to do is give away, I think I have a backpack, and I'll attach the Molly bag to it, um, a Molly first aid kit to it. I think that's what I'll do for this one. Yeah, sometimes and that's the thing is with people that are trans or you know cross dress or even any part of the what you can call the LGBTQIA family, people don't know how to react, especially depending on their age. Um, I will tell you, at one point in time, I was very, very opposite this. I was following the Mormon faith hardcore, and I was living in California when I joined them, and they did a big campaign against Prop 8, which was a proposition to allow gay marriage, and they did a big, big campaigning project to stop it, which was successful at that time, and eventually got taken to the Supreme Court, and it was reversed. So I'm glad. Now I've really, really apologized to people that at that time got affected by it. Because at that time I wasn't out yet. I hadn't found myself. Now I found myself, and yes, I'm a transgender woman, and I'm lesbian, and if I wanted, once now that I'm transitioning and identify as a woman, yeah, what if I find a woman I want to marry someday? I, you know, so um, it's amazing what a life changes. I've been watching a lot of, I don't want to say, I've been watching a lot of YouTubers that are former Mormons, and it's amazing how this comes up a lot. And the church is losing a lot of people because they're coming out of the closet. Um, well, she needs. You just need to tell them. One, the thing is, you can tell them it has to do with medication. Your hormone replacement therapy can cause be more emotional. Um, so, you know, uh, it's important, um, especially if it's the co-owner and if it's just you two working there. I don't know, but just share it with them. I've grown up as an epileptic, and I make sure to share it with people that I am, because if something were to happen, you know, like at work, I share it right away at work, because if they know, it's not a mystery to them what's happening. Once again, having my cup of Mountain Dew, That's my weakness, guy. It's girls, treasures. Actually, I should say, because no matter who you are one of my treasures. You know. Okay, so whoever you feel that you want to tell is who you should tell. If it's just the other co-owner, then tell them. Got a little tangle in my hair here. Um, if you feel you need to tell them, you tell them. It's all up to you. It's how you feel inside. It's one of those things. These bangs keep falling in my face, but I like having them separated like that. That's one thing I like about this black wig. You can do the little bangs like this. I could have done them on this side, because then it gives me a chance to put all this behind my ear, show off my earrings, and then I could still have bangs like just off to the side. Well, so what is it you want to say to your co-owner? Um, just what's getting overwhelming? Is it work, or is it just your emotion? Oh, that's okay. I'm straightforward on my channel. That's right now I'm 4 months in. Um, and I'm gonna say this time around. Last time I have started transitioning once before, but what happened is I lived in Florida, and you know who the governor is over there, and one thing he did is kind of block transition, hormone replacement therapy, and I had already planned to move out of state. So once I moved out of, I was planning making my plans to move out of state. I called over here to New Mexico, um, and I moved out here to New Mexico, and made my appointment with a primary care doctor, and my primary care doctor does my hormone replacement therapy. Yeah, sometimes the hormone replacement therapy can make your emotions a little, make you a little more emotional. So if you talk to them about that, I'm sure they can. They have to accept that, actually, because it's something medical. Yeah, my daughter actually went to school next to the Daytona Speedway for about a year. Is it coming? Is that concert near your area, Alice? Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jules, and remember, whenever you come into my channel, you are one of my treasures, like everyone else. Yeah, you did say she was your favorite artist. Was she coming there to Texas? Fathom, how long did you transition for? You said you did you did some transition in the past. My favorite artist, see, I don't listen to much music of today. I tend to listen to a lot of, I listen to 80s music a lot. I find 80s stations, which is kind of funny now because I grew up and the oldies were the 50s and 60s music. Now now it's funny because the 80s is um, the oldies music. But when I listen to 80s music, I love listening to Depeche Mode. Most of their songs were really, really good, and I just love Depeche Mode. Um, you know, as they say, people are people, so why should it be? People are people, so why should it be ever? We should. Uh, the line is perfect. People are people. People are people is a great song because it talks about why people shouldn't hate each other. That's one of their best songs. Actually, it is their best song. Um, they have a lot of great music. Yeah, 70s music was good too. Oh, we've got like four people in here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. If you've just joined us, I'd like to say my name is Jules. Everyone that joins us here on the channel is one of my treasures. So feel free to join in on the chat. Today we're talking about Pride Month, and as always, one thing we do talk about here is transition. Um, so, but we can talk about any LGBTQIA family issues. Yeah, I sometimes I'll just listen to what they call, you would call top 40 music. And yeah, there's good music today. I mean, but I focus on, now that you can find an 80s station, I'll play an 80s station. Or, I can even grab my phone, throw it on iHeartRadio. So you said she was coming to either, uh, okay. So why don't you try going to either one? Just make it a day trip, or make it to where you leave a day ahead of time, grab a hotel, which I know that you have to plan that with plenty of time, so you get a hotel room because everybody else is probably going to be doing the same thing. If we get plenty of more people on the channel here, I will do a full on 3 hour live stream. So maybe we can keep going here. Um, I know suddenly we'll get up to 4 people, then it'll go down. Yeah, that'll be a big thing. Yeah, Fathom. My channel it varies. Like, see, I have 8 likes, right now it shows there's only one person in the channel, but you know, obviously you and Alice are in the stream, you know, putting replies on there. So you know, and I'll talk about any topic in here. And you know, I've talked about some of my videos. I will talk about, you know, stuff that can get controversial. I've heard of ACDC, Alice. Um, you know, I'll give my opinion on certain things. Like me, I pretty much I back my Second Amendment right. Uh, I'm very, very independent in my way of thinking. So I used to be an extreme conservative before I started transitioning and having come out. Um, but obviously, our last president changed a lot of my thinking because he didn't do a great job. In fact, our current president, I I wouldn't even know which way to vote if the election were to come today, and I probably won't know when it comes because we have two people running for president that aren't really the, you know, the best choices. That's just my opinion. I would like someone that, yes, one, that, yes, I believe in my Second Amendment rights. I do. This is why I moved here. When I always pick a place to move, I make sure I can own the firearms I do own. I always look at the legalities. Second, I make sure that obviously I can be who I want to be, who I feel I am, and uh, you know, and I'm also big on women's right to choose because I have a daughter, and if anything were to happen to her someday, she should have that right. So, you know, like me, yeah, sometimes if I do bring that up, sometimes I'll bring up my old faith, which, like I said, was the Mormon Church. They're very controversial. They are very anti-LGBTQIA plus family, and I can no longer be a member of the church. I've never come out to them. I know if I did, I don't know if I would get excommunicated or just what they call disfellowship. But I am going to write um, a letter of resignation to Salt Lake City. So and I'll mention that I am trans, and that'll probably be the biggest thing to get me out. Yeah, Fathom, with me with music, it just, if I hear something I like, I'll listen to that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Have Alice and Fathom working here. I see there is a third person that has joined us. If you want to talk on the channel, feel free. We've been going for about 2 hours and 19 minutes. I believe what we'll do today is maybe let's make it a 3-hour live stream. Now, let's see, Alice, I like listening to a lot of Mexican music. I will listen to Mexican music before I listen to country music. I will listen to cumbias and all that before listening to country music. But I am of Mexican descent, so I like my Mexican music. I've never listened to Under Oath. Maybe I'm gonna have to start looking up some of these bands that you guys are posting here. So, what do you guys think I should do for dinner today? I have some frosted ribs, so defrosted ribs, so I can make barbecue ribs, or I can do, if I wanted to, I could defrost some Italian sausage and make spaghetti with sausage. I'm still thinking the ribs. It may take time, but I bought barbecue sauce with them, some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, which is one of the better ones out there. I've got garlic toast. I don't know what other side I would do with it, but the ribs it's a whole rack, so they were on sale. I got a full rack for about, okay, so Fathom, you would say do the ribs with some Sweet Baby Ray's on it, huh? So Fathom, if you don't mind me asking, just tell me what state you're located in. Okay, that's cool. So New York is very accepting of the community, right? That's cool, Alice. Do you listen to Christian rock also? So it's a definite. We'll go for a 3-hour live stream. So we still have another half hour left. I watch someone tomorrow on YouTube, and she does it. No, it's not she. It's they go by their pronouns are it and its, and it does 3-hour live streams on Sundays. So tomorrow I might do another live stream tomorrow. Maybe do a live stream per day on the weekends. Because my weekends are now consist of Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I will do videos throughout the week. Tuesday is always a video. It's called Transition Tuesday. I talk about my transition and how things are going. This week will be week 16. We'll mark week 16 of my transition. So, and hopefully my refill should be in by that day. Yes, I've heard of Vicente Fernandez. If you're Mexican and you haven't heard of Vicente Fernandez, you're not Mexican. But one of the things I love listening to is the nice, good mariachi band or cumbia, stuff like that. That you have fun at a party with. Very well said, Fathom. I love, um, like you said, I love laughing things off. I love joking around. But some people don't like to take things as a joke. You know, one of the biggest things I've noticed in my lifetime. I don't know what generation or how old you are, but like these younger generations act like I'm Gen X. I'm 53. Like I said, I'm going on 54. I notice younger generations than me when I when I've gone back to school. I went and got a bachelor's in public safety administration. Um, that um, that when the teacher gives a grade, they don't want that grade. You know, it wasn't good enough. You know, so I think people need to accept what they got. Yeah, I know there are people that try to pick fights all the time, no matter what. But you know, um, I'm a nurse, and I'm grateful for all of my patients because all my patients are veterans, and and one of the biggest things is I feel they deserve a lot um, because veterans have defended our country and make sure we continue to have the rights that we deserve. Yet one of the biggest things I noticed is that we give them so much. Some of them, on top of getting the medical care they get about $3,000 a month. Give it to them, and they want more. I don't know how much more we can give them. Lena, you're back, Mystic Mama. How are you doing? Glad to see you back. Everything go okay? Yeah, we got Fathom work in here. Um, so Fathom work. What are your pronouns? I was gonna say she, but I just want to make sure I use the correct pronouns. Um, so we're gonna make it a 3-hour live stream now. It seems that it's worked out. Uh, I've had 8 people hit likes on here, and we've had several people come in and out. Of course, I shouldn't say in and out because that makes me hungry. I had an In-N-Out burger last week, actually twice last week. Uh, okay. Um, Perfect. That's your choice. Okay, that's cool. Always glad to have you here, Lena. Um, we have to have the mystic in here. You can spread your magic. We've been talking. That's cool. Co-ed softball team. So Lena, we've been talking right now. We just kind of have continued as in the what we've been talking. Our Pride Month stuff. We've been talking. We did talk a little music right now. Um, Also, I did say a couple of, and then I talked about what I'm thinking of making for dinner. So, Lena, what's your opinion? Barbecue ribs or should I make that are already defrosted, or should I do spaghetti with sausage? What would you pick? Of course, the barbecue ribs are defrosted or thawed out. Okay, so see, it's already taken, Alice, but the name, I loved it when I moved here to Albuquerque because our minor league team is called the Isotopes. I loved it, especially if you ever watch The Simpsons. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going with too, because they're already thawed out. I went and bought them at the store this morning, and I didn't throw them in the freezer. I just put them in the fridge, and it may take a few hours to cook them, but man, this lipstick I'm wearing today doesn't smudge that much because I've had my drink, and there's hardly any on my straw. Hmm, good question. For Queens, um, do you already have any ideas besides the? I'm gonna go back to, I used to work at SeaWorld a long time ago, and we had a bowling league, and you had to have four people on the team. Sometimes you could have a sub, and we kind of just like, but a few of us just formed a team, and it was fun because they played on what they call a handicap. In other words, they would take your highest score and your lowest score and kind of combine them. And the team that I formed, that I helped form, a couple of friends and I, it was just a bunch of us that were left over that other teams basically wouldn't take because we were just like beginners. And that's what we called it. We called ourselves the leftovers. How about that? Purple shirts. That's awesome. I love purple. Yes, Lena, I love ribs. And in fact, yesterday I was going to go out and buy some barbecue. Then I started looking on the grocery store I go to is called Smith's, which is a part of Kroger. And they had barbecue ribs, or they had ribs at like, they advertised them at 666 for a rack. I got one for $6.09. I was like, oh wow, I'm taking this. sorry, I didn't mean to slurp there. I got it. Call yourself the treasures. Yeah, I thought with softball, it's better to use a metal one. I know you can use a wooden one, but softballs are larger. I don't know if it makes a difference with a metal one. This channel's doing good today. We've gotten 8 likes, so that means at least 8 people have been in here as viewers. Looks like my channel has gotten 174 views lately, and we're at 114 subscribers. We're doing great. We're growing slowly. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. Keep seeing a 4th person come in and out here. I don't know if it. So welcome to the channel. My name is Jules. Anyone that joins in here is one of the treasures on my channel. Hence the name of the channel. Today we are talking. See, they logged off again. It looks like it. It must be their Wi-Fi. But like I said, we are talking Pride Month. Just any casual conversation, and we can talk transition also. Also remember, I will thinking of doing a live stream tomorrow. I'm also going to do another video after this. I don't know. I will do it so I can give the results of the drawing. So if it goes out, to the other subscribers on the channel, and also I will contact her so she knows. And then we'll start thinking about the next one. Oh, that's cool. Do you post it on YouTube, Fathom? Oh, cool. I'll watch for it. I'll subscribe to your channel. Oh, it looks like we're up to 5 people in here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jules. So feel free to join in on the chat. We are talking just basically having a casual conversation here. So feel free to join in. Cool, Alice. That gives you, a little bit of time to figure out your name and so you can get your jerseys made. But I will check out your channel, Fathomwork. Probably I'll go ahead and subscribe to it. I guess we could, start making a little intertangled web here. And yeah, I would make sure you go to like a good sports shop that'll, tell you what the best cleats are. Just like when you want to go get running shoes, you want to go to a good run store that'll have you, stand, and they'll check how you plant your feet, because some of us will plant more out to the outside, which they call an overpronator. Some will be like an oversupinator, and they also want to see if you hit on your heel. So they, I'm sure cleats are the same way. I was not much of a baseball player. The only cleats I ever bought was when I played soccer. So, and other than that, other cleated shoes I had were for biking. Go-kart racing. I had a friend that used to do that. His father would fabricate the go-karts. A lot of NASCAR drivers get their start that way. I do triathlon. Let's see. It's my triathlon tattoo. I also do archery. No, I do have to check out your Discord. NASCAR, my favorite driver of all time is Jimmy Johnson. Actually, true story. One thing is I am from San Diego, California, and Jimmy Johnson is from San Diego County. He was from El Cajon, and Jimmy Johnson's he's like an all-around athlete. He was a swimmer, and I think I actually swam against him in high school. I would have probably been a senior. He would have been a freshman. And he's also a triathlete. Did you know that? I've heard he did a triathlon near where I lived in Florida. And I heard that he did very well in it, even when he biked extra mileage. The guy is just all around a great athlete. Hey, former TSTV, how are you today? Thank you for joining us on the stream. We're probably going for another like 20 minutes here. Then I have to log off and start cooking my ribs for dinner. Yeah, like I said, you know what happened? Remember how you told me yesterday, Alice, that I had erased the stream off of YouTube? What happens is that StreamYard, the other app that I use for streaming, will add the reminder onto YouTube, and I thought I had scheduled two live streams. So what happened is I took the one off of YouTube, and it said basically that every time I tried to start it on the other app, it said I didn't have it set up for YouTube, and it wouldn't let me start. So I had to come back here 10 minutes later, or after I had to delete that one, I had to come back in here and start a YouTube Studio one. So that's why I was late. So actually, we've got about 25 minutes. Wait, we got like 15 minutes left. Like I said, I thought I'd make it a 3-hour one today. Fathom, you don't want to lose this channel. I try to make, I try to make most of my live streams casual. Um, Maybe like, how about tomorrow? If you know what, I'm gonna post it on there. Maybe we could do a live stream that's question and answer, Q&A about you know about transitioning, about LGBTQ life in general, um, or any other topic that that we want to talk about. Yeah, Lena, that's a very good idea. I could probably put a poll for next. So from now on, I'll probably be doing live streams like Friday and Saturday at least. Maybe I went on Sundays because those are my weekends now. I only work Monday through Thursday, 10 hours each day. So what I'll do is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I can do live streams and some videos. Tuesday, I will always do my Transition Tuesday video. And in fact, tonight or tomorrow night, I will put a poll to see what people would like to talk in some of the live streams for next week. Um, we can try that. The only warning I've ever gotten on YouTube actually was kind of funny. I was kind of like yesterday, my video where I did it, where I went out driving around town. Like yesterday, I was doing some shopping, and I drove around town and was filming myself as driving. One time, the first time I did a video like that, I accidentally got some music in the background, and I got a little bit of a little slap on the hand from YouTube saying that it was copyrighted stuff. So they saw it in the back, or they heard it in the background, and they hadn't gotten permission from whatever. That's the only thing I've ever gotten from YouTube. Nothing bad. I mean, they said they weren't gonna, you know, demonetize me because I'm not monetized yet, or close down my channel because it wasn't something I've done often. In fact, yesterday it would have happened again. I started talking on my video and I still had the radio turned up. Then I realized it, so I had to delete that part and then repeat it again. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Hey, Lena, such a good mystic. What would you think a good first poll would be? I'm gonna leave that up to you. Need some suggestions. A poll for the polls. Oh, we're back up to 5 people in here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Um, Oh, wow. Welcome to the stream. If you just joined up, remember my name is Jules. Everyone that joins in on this stream is considered one of my treasures. So, feel free to jump into the chat. We're probably going to be wrapping up in about 10-15 minutes because we're going on 3 hours here. Um, and it'll be time to cook dinner soon. Yeah, it's almost 5 o'clock. It'll be time to cook dinner. This has been an extremely good stream. I appreciate everybody that's in here. Yes, I remember Alice. Keep getting these Snapchats. Yeah, I need to get back running because, first of all, I just got back from California visiting family, one being my mom. And any of you that know, if you go visit a Mexican mother, they feed you. And then whenever you go to California with my family, it's all about food. Now, Fathom Work, I need to lose some weight. I had been running. I was up to 3 kilometers every other day because I need to get back up to 5K to be able to do at least a sprint triathlon right now. That's where you do a quarter-mile swim, 12-mile bike ride, and a 5K. I do need to get a new bike. My bike's not here yet, so it's another thing I need to do. And so I need to get rid of this a little bit. I was down to 170 at one point. I broke 200, but yeah, I need to get back in triathlon shape. I also need to get to the pool. So that'll be, something I need to go do, work out. Well, my thing is I like to do triathlon, and working out makes you lose weight. So the thing is, since I moved here, I haven't been. One, bike riding was a big thing with me, and I could go out and ride my bike in Florida, and when you ride a bike, you can do 12 miles in no time. And actually, the road I live on a hill, and then it's a long road, so I can go a long way. And it's, the thing about New Mexico is not like Florida. Here there's hills, so that would be nice to get a challenge. Well, over there I didn't have it. It was all flat. I used to have a high metabolism. I'm sorry, I keep getting all these Instagrams and Snapchats and but yeah, yeah, I haven't watched NASCAR in a while, especially when Jimmy left and he went to Formula One or IndyCar. Now he's back. I need to start watching it again. Lena, one thing I've tried and it's worked great for me in the past, it's called Couch to 5K. Now, the Couch to 5K, it's an app, it's free. Make sure you use the one that's by a company called Vandersoft, and it's awesome. I don't know if you're much of a runner, but it helps you build to a 5K run. So it starts off, and the app will tell you. So the first week, it'll tell you walk for 5 minutes, walk or run, or jog for 5 minutes. Then it'll tell you to run for 1 minute, then walk for two, one or 1.5, two, something like that. It'll tell you to run for one, and it'll have you do that pattern 6 different times, and then it'll have you walk another 5 or jog another 5 minutes, and then it slowly tapers things down to at a point where, or up and down, because it'll bring you up to where, like, my next run will be where I'm running 3 minutes but getting 30 seconds walking. So I mean that's gonna be a little tougher. Yes, Lena. Also, it's all about making doing what makes us feel better. Now, a triathlon. Now, most people, when you talk about triathlon, the first thing they do is they say, "Ooh, Ironman." And Ironman's a 140.6 mile race, which consists of a 2.1 mile swim, 112-mile bike ride, and a full marathon. So that's the first thing people will think. It's not just that. There's short triathlons. There's even some for fun. They do them in a pool, and you can do walks, and you don't have to have a specialized bike for it. You can do your mountain bike, whatever you have at home. There's a lot to triathlons that are out there that are very simple to do. Um, um, if you ever really want to hear about the different types of triathlon, it's always a good thing. Yes, and especially if you have okay, with your smartphone, a good thing you can do with that Couch to 5K is when you're doing it, you can also listen to, like, I use the iHeartRadio app. And so I'll listen to iHeartRadio, and it'll talk over the iHeartRadio. So you can be listening to music while you're running. Yeah, Fathom, one of the big things I've noticed that I am starting to get with my, obviously with the hormone replacement therapy, some of the fat is starting to move to different places. I have noticed getting a little hourglass figure, but I still need to lose some of the belly. A friend of mine did say that if I start to run too much, that some of that fat may break down, but some of the fat from, obviously the breasts are made of fat. She said I may lose some of that. I'm like, um, I don't think that. I think most of the what's in the gut will start to go at first. There are other apps also that focus on that too. Oh wow, Fathom, you do need to gain some weight. Check into what a good BMI is, a body mass index. Yeah, Lena, there's the sprint triathlon, there's an Olympic, there's an Ironman 70.3, and then there's the Ironman. So the way it goes is the sprint triathlon is a 1/4 mile swim, so that's less than 500 yards. That's 440 yards, and 12-mile bike ride, and that's 5K. It's uh, it's not really. It took me, like, I was able to do it quickly on my first try. Then there's the Olympic one, which is half-mile swim, 24-mile bike ride, and a 10K. And then there's the half Ironman, which is a 70.3, and that's a, let's see, what is it? 1.2 mile swim, 52-mile bike ride, and 56-mile bike ride, and a half marathon. Alice, I am 5'9". Okay, you're 5'3". Yeah, like I said, body mass index, you can probably find a calculator on the internet, and I don't find it to be the best indication of whether you land what's in what's a proper weight or obese, because I've known people, as patients that come in and they weigh 200 pounds, but they're all muscle, and they're the computer, when it calculates the BMI, when you put in their weight and their height, it'll say they're obese, but it's actually someone that has lots of muscle. So I've never understood BMI. Sometimes muscle weight is a lot. Muscle mass is a lot of weight. So sometimes you got to consider that I think that they need to come up with a better index of how obesity is. I mean, I know right now I am overweight, so I do need to do some weight loss. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna give it about 10 more minutes, then we'll be logging off. I feel we're having a great conversation. Everybody, I've really enjoyed today's stream. We've had people come in and out. I keep saying that, and I want another burger. One of these days, I'll have to show you the first burger I had at In-N-Out when I went last week. I had what they call a 4x4. 4x4 is on their not-so-secret menu, and it's a burger that has 4 patties and 4 slices of cheese. It was fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. I also had this is why I gained weight during vacation, okay? I also had a cheese fries from them and a Neapolitan shake. Yeah, see, my goal weight is to get back down to 170, and I was almost there when I left Florida. When I moved here, I had a lot more freedom to eat certain things. My ex, she was a vegetarian, and so just about everything that was at home was vegan. So yeah, it was good in a certain way, but the taste wasn't always the best. I may consider having my blood work checked, and see, a lot of members of my family are diabetic, and I keep hitting that mark where they would almost mark me pre-diabetic. So I may ask if I can go on Wegovy or Ozempic. Those are 2 medications that help with weight loss. Those are 2 diabetic medications that help a lot of weight loss. lot of people request them just for weight loss. Um, I may request them to, you know, prevent diabetes. So, you know, and maybe help lose some of this weight. Yeah, small. They always say these small, frequent meals are the best. And yes, exercise is very, very important. So, out. Well, everybody, this has been a great live stream. We're going to go up to for about another 8 minutes. Keep, you guys are keeping me on here because you guys are such a great, fabulous. Uh, all of you are great to talk to. I almost went to culinary school myself too. I wanted, that would have been my second choice jobs. Would have been to be a chef, um, if I didn't become a nurse, or I hadn't actually became an. Well, I actually went to medic school. Then I went to nursing school, and then I got hired as a medic. So, and then I went and took my nursing boards like years later, and I passed them, and so then when I couldn't be a road medic anymore, I went and became a nurse, and I love my job. But definitely, culinary arts would have been my second choice. Uh, I think it would be fun. Yes, I love to cook too. I'll tell you that many times there's for first dates, I cooked rather than take them out to a restaurant. But nowadays, I think that would be really taboo, as you know, people are very leery because people meet on dating websites. They hardly meet the person in person first. They mainly meet on dating websites, dating apps, as opposed to, you know, oh, like the first young lady I cooked for, oh, probably been one of the best people I've ever dated. Um, I met her, and sure enough, I told her I would cook for her, and yeah, she came over and she loved it. I'm sorry, Fathom. Like, I get going with with a lot of my subs here, and my channel keeps going. I remember the first live stream I did, I was only planning like an hour and a half, and like this one, I was only planning 2 hours, and look where we're at. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go at like we're at 3 hours and 9 minutes. We'll go to 3:15, and that's where we'll end it. Well, I do need to cook dinner, and that's probably going to take several hours to cook because it's going to be some ribs, and I do have to prepare them and cook them. I'm also going to, before I start cooking them, I'm going to do another video, just quick video, just to put on my channel. And I will talk about doing a live stream on it tomorrow. Yes, you're right there, Lena. You hit the nail on the head. Yeah, you have to build a foundation of trust. So let's see. In the morning, I will. In fact, I may do what I'll do is I'll set up the live stream for the same time tomorrow. Um, I may set it up through StreamYard and just go that way. And I'll set it up for 2 so I can get up in the morning and do laundry. No Fathom Work, I don't have a Discord, but I know Alice told me she has one, and I've heard a lot about them. I've never been on the site, so maybe I'm going to have to check it out. Alice, you never come up, or Alice, or Lena, you've never come up, or Mystic. I love you on my channel. Trust me, you're one of my most faithful followers here. It's you and Alice, and I know Colaberry. I know she couldn't join us today, but you guys are wonderful to have on here. So here we go. We're coming up on our last 3 minutes. Actually, like 2 and something. So I am going. Yes, you do, Alice. You make every live stream interesting. So in a couple of minutes, about 2.5 minutes, what I'm going to do is be logging off this live stream. This has been an awesome live stream. What I'm going to do is tomorrow I will do, let's say, another 2 o'clock live stream, maybe about what we can say, try to make it 2.5 hours long, and then we'll just kind of see what topics come up in general, and then we'll start aiming for some topics for next week's stream, for maybe next Friday night, or actually I can do it Friday morning and go do something Friday night. I'm sorry, and we'll continue to do more live streams. I'll also do some shorts throughout the week. Maybe I'll do one as I drive to work, but you guys can watch my route to work. And we'll see how things go. I hope all of you have a good night. Enjoy your dinner, whatever you eat. I'll go make me some barbecue ribs now. So I'll be up a little late. Plus, I got to make, my one more video. And I hope to see you all here tomorrow. It will be at 2 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. That is 1 p.m. on the West Coast, 3 p.m. Central, and 4 p.m. on the East Coast. So all of you have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, whenever you join me on my channel, you are considered one of Jules' treasures. And I really care about all my treasures. And let's hope we can start seeing more growth to this channel. I love all of you and have a good day.